Now turning to some other developing news we are watching. This is day one of a strike by hundreds of outside workers with the Region of Waterloo. The impact is already hitting, with waste management centres closed and warnings of delays getting into the airport in Breslau. This after a weekend of talks failed to resolve the impasse between the union and the region. CTV's Krista Simpson has been following the very latest on this story and joins us with more. Krista.
Tony, the union says the major issue is wages. They say they've been trying to reach a deal with the region since the fall, and at one point they thought they were close, only to have that offer rescinded. Members of CUPE 1656 are on strike. The union represents 240 people working in various roles.
Everyone from clean drinking water to public housing, landfill, roads, airport maintenance and emergency services, our trades workers. The list goes on and on.
The outdoor workers now picketing in front of the Region of Waterloo International Airport, delaying vehicles as they drive in. About 20 union members work at the airport.
They do everything from snow removal on the runways in the wintertime, grass cutting, animal control. They do the emergency response through our aircraft rescue firefighting program, as well as medical response for any injuries and or health concerns that are at the airport.
Smaller pickets were also held outside the Regional Operations Centre in Cambridge and at the Waste Management Centre in Waterloo, another place where many union members work.
Mostly under the heavy equipment operators. They're the ones who, when the garbage trucks come in or the public come in to drop off their waste, they're moving those bins to the hill.
The union says wages are the major sticking point.
We're asking for a little bump to get us closer to our competitors in the market.
They're also accusing the region of bargaining in bad faith.
The employer at one point offered us a deal that we thought, this might be great for our membership. Before we had a chance to bring it back, less than 8 hours later, they sent us an email, not even a phone call, to say, you know what, that offer's off the table. They came back with less than half of that offer.
The Region of Waterloo has declined to comment on the allegation or speak with CTV about the strike. In a release, the region says they want to reach an agreement that is competitive for CUPE Local 1656 staff and affordable for residents. Both sides say they are ready and willing to head back to the negotiating table, but at this time, no further dates have been set. In the meantime, curbside collection of garbage continues as it is contracted out, but the Region of Waterloo Waste Management Centres in Waterloo and Cambridge are closed to residential and commercial customers.
A big hassle, yeah.
Dave Barker is working on a bathroom renovation at a home in Wellesley.
I'm not a fan of leaving garbage at someone's house. If I would have known, I would have got a bin on site, which is more expensive. Now we'll have to run to Stratford.
The region says it is trying to minimize disruption to residents, and all mandated and regulated services continue during the strike. The region says road maintenance and water services are operating as usual. And while they're suggesting that travelers give themselves an extra hour when headed to the airport, operations there continue with trained staff, and the region says no flight delays are expected. Tony.